Hello everyone and welcome into this really special video for two reasons. The first reason for this video, which I'm really excited about, is this crazy build. As you can see, it's the Lawnmower build. It's been a while, and I've been really I've been making one, but it was a little failure because the suspension kept broken, the lawnmower itself kept broken automatically, even if you are driving it on extremely slow speed. But I managed to pull it off thanks to this special crazy design, as you can see, that we will talk about later. And the second reason that why this video is special, because this video is released on the 1st of November 2018, and I like November so much because, well, my birthday is coming along, because my birthday is in the 18th of November, which is really exciting. And the second thing is the weather is starting to get cold, which is a very nice change from, you know, the hot boiling summer in here. So I'm really excited for this video, but unfortunately, and this is very sad news, because today my cousin, actually, she had a big car accident, a very huge car accident, and unfortunately she is in the hospital right now with some nose injury and some shoulder injury also. So we all wish her the quickest and the best recovery as quick as possible, because I mean, she's very dear to my heart, and it's really sad to see a member of your family getting hurt by something you really love, which is cars. As you already know, this channel is everything in this channel is all about cars. And unfortunately, when you see someone that you love, someone in your family that you really care about, getting hit with something you really love, which is cars, really gives you a big impact. I mean, I couldn't actually record anything today. I couldn't think of anything today to do or to film on this channel, but I sat down and I've asked everyone on Discord to give me an inspiration to record something, and well, they gave me an inspiration. So I really wanted to do the lawnmower build very long time ago, but it wasn't really working, and tonight this is my first try, and I really hope it works, because when I loaded this thing into the game, it didn't actually broke. So finger crossed this thing will work. Alright, so enjoy the video. That's my #1 priority, and I apologize if my sad news, you know, made your mood a little less exciting, but yeah, I'm gonna try and making it up with driving this little beast here. So of course, this is the lawnmower build. This is a modded body that you can find on the Steam Workshop for your automation game. You can download this mod and you can have fun with it. Couple of things you need to learn about this mod, which is the suspension, because this thing is very unique. So let's talk about it for a moment before we start driving this beast. So if you want to build your own lawnmower build, you need to make sure you need to choose the correct chassis. So the best two chassis you can actually select that will work perfectly with this body, which is the semi space frame aluminum chassis and the carbon fiber monocoque. These two chassis will work absolutely perfect with it without any breakage or any errors. The second thing you need to learn is what kind of suspension you need to use. Well, the front suspension should be McPherson strut. You can also use solid axle coil, but it's rubbish, so go with McPherson strut. And the rear suspension, as you can see, your only option is to go with solid axle coil. That's the only option will work without getting destroyed or with any sort of errors. The third thing you need to notice, which is the rim offset. Yes, it's huge, really huge. It's like 285, 275, something like this. So you need to use this crazy offset, because if you are building, because as you can see, this is an open wheel. There are no archers, no fenders, nothing. So if you are building it the correct way, which is, you know, 0 rim offset, it will work in automation game, but in BeamNG.Drive, no, it will crash. I mean, the first thing when you load this car or this vehicle into this game, all the 4 wheels will disintegrate automatically, even before you drive it. So yeah, make sure you have huge rim offset. The rims or the tires, actually, they can be thin, they can be normal thin, as you can see, 165, 185, maybe 200 they will work. But yeah, don't make them super wide because, well, there's like a huge chance that maybe they will get torn off easily. The design, well, you can have fun with what kind of headlights. As you can see, I went with some crazy angry headlights with this beautiful grille, and we have these, as you can see, indicators down there, and we have this huge real spoiler or rear wing. And also, if you want to use some brake lights, well, these are like your only option because they are like on hinges or on brackets. They are standing up, so yeah, you can actually use those because the regular tail lights will not be sticking out like this, and they will not work. You can put side mirrors on. You can put any badging on. As you can see, the exhaust pipes are mounted on the sides. That's how I've chose them. I've chosen these side mirrors and these rims because, well, these rims have this crazy looking offset. As you can see, very unique from any other rim. The other rims will be like, just a square, or just a center square, but this one is like huge, and as you can see, all these lines, and it's bendy, looking very classic and beautiful. So it's your own choice, it's your own crazy design. And the engine, well, unfortunately you can't fit anything bigger than an inline 4. I mean, this is only a 1.6 liter, and I'm already maxing out the capacity of the engine bay. So this is a 1.6 liter 4-cylinder turbo, making 300 horsepower and 205 pound-feet of torque. So it's a beast, and I'm using all-wheel drive because, well, rear-wheel drive is just undrivable, and front-wheel drive, I don't know if it's gonna work or not, so that's why I went with all-wheel drive. I apologize for chatting too much, but I want to explain how the car works if you actually want to build one. If you want to download it on the Steam Workshop. All right, so let's fire it up. 4-cylinder turbo. All right. 3, 2, 1. Double clutch gearbox. Couple of things you need to pay attention and to be careful when you are driving this beast, which is when you brake, this thing tilts really hard because, well, you have to keep the suspension comfortable. If you tune your suspension to be really hard racing, it will crash. The car suspension will get broken in a second. So you need to give the suspension a little travel. As you can see, it's not really ideal for track usage, but unfortunately that's the only way to make this thing to work. But it works actually perfectly. We have sportiness to 100%, drivability to 94%, 0 to 100 time in 3.9 seconds. Top speed, I think, I don't know, 270, something like this, which is in a lawnmower, it's like suicide. So everything is looking very promising so far. Speed, acceleration, handling, braking. Well, since the suspension is a little softy, you need to be careful. You need to be really careful not to hit a curve really hard or hit an apex really hard, because, well, you will tear a wheel off. So yeah, you need to be really careful. And as you can see, this steering box is really sensitive, so you need to steer it also with carefulness. So I know I'm being super careful because I really don't want to crash it, because I've seen a lot of bad things today that are very related to the crash scene. So this thing, yes, it does understeer a little bit, and it does drift if you want. There are some errors, like these springs at the front sticking out. Yes, you can actually drift it if you want. You can power slide it, you can drift it, but unfortunately I'm using semi-slick tires. I think this is not a good thing, because if you want it to behave like a racing car, yes, semi-slick tires are your friend, but it's not really gonna drift, it's not really gonna power slide because it's grippy. So it actually handles pretty nicely, but you need to be really careful with it. And unfortunately, no, you can't put a V8 in it, you can't really put a V12 in it, or even a V6 in it. But it's hugely impressive. And it's extremely low on the ground, like it's actually scraping a lot. I hope I don't break it, because all these jumps is actually scraping underneath the car. But as a tool, as a game, or as a toy to play with on the weekends, it's just an absolute treat. Let's try and drift the roundabout. Unfortunately, these tires are really sticky. They are like super glue. And yeah, with super glue tires, it's not really gonna cut the cake. So let's try and do a handling lap here on the handling circuit. This thing is really weird when you brake. Just tilt forward. Scrape the ground. I think with medium compound tires, this thing will be a tire smoking machine. But with these tires, yes, it can power slide, it can drift a little bit, but it's not really, doesn't really want to do that, as you can see. It's really quick. This thing accelerates really hard. It's a little heavy, like 950 kilograms. I was expecting this thing to be like 500 kilograms, but unfortunately, I mean, we have an aluminium body, aluminium chassis. It's a proper lightweight materials, but unfortunately, the whole design of this thing is just heavy. It's not really what do you call lightweight. And of course there are some errors. I mean, look at the rims when they steer. Absolutely weird. I mean, look at the suspension, what's happening. Really weird. So it's not really, you know, it's not correctly designed, but it's fun. It's an absolute joy to have, an absolute joy to build. I really wish that we can, you know, we can put at least you know, V6, or maybe a long V12, or maybe a long V16, but no, they can't fit. I mean, only inline 3 and inline 4 engines are acceptable. And yes, you can drive it on slow speeds, as you can see. It has a dual clutch gearbox, so it can shift automatically, smoothly, efficient, beautiful. But the whole design is still a lawnmower, so we still have those blades down there if you want to mow the lawn and then drive to work with it, drive to the shop with it. Look at it. There you go, foot hard down. Look at the acceleration. ABS, safety. Huge understeer. Wow, catastrophically understeer. I mean, I'm steering the tires, but the car is keep going to the front. Although there are no signs of understeer. I mean, the suspension tune, the tires, everything is 100% sportiness, which is a little oversteer. But I can see the opposite here when I'm driving this thing. I mean, this thing is just absolutely understeering, like a nightmare. But it works. Oh, that was close. And don't get stuck. Oh, that was a big one. As you can see, it's not really drivable. You can drive it, you can have fun with it, but you have to be really careful. Look at it. This thing is playing, wants to overspin and crash. Understeer because of the snow or the ice, and because, I don't know, the car itself. Oh my god, catastrophic understeer. Alright then, so I really hope that you enjoyed this lawnmower build, and I apologize like if nothing more special is happening right now, but I'm gonna get back very soon with more special videos when of course my cousin is recovering from the crash. I'm really happy that she's alive and she's recovering quickly, but I really want to wish her, me, my family, and everyone is watching. I really want you guys to write down some comments, some nice comments, so she can read them when she's recovering, because yes, I'm gonna give her the phone and I'm gonna make sure that she is reading the comments. So yeah, speak from your heart and tell her what do you think about the video, because yes, she likes cars, and unfortunately the cause of the accident was a car, but don't worry about it. She's recovering quickly and I'm really happy, and everyone is happy for that. So write from your heart and tell me what you think about this video, and of course don't forget to hit that like button, get subscribed, and share the video if you want to share it, of course. Although I don't know why I want to share it, because it's a little sad video, but it's up to you, my friend. So if you want to add my Discord so you can chat with everyone, if you want to participate in the current challenge, because we have 3 days left for the deadline for the supercar challenge. So if you still want to participate with this challenge, I will put the video link right now so you can press on it, watch it, learn the rules, And if you want to participate in this challenge, make your car and send me the .car file on Discord so I can drive your car, test it, and pick a winner. And the winner will get the prize in the supercar challenge rules video. Watch the video, learn what the prize is, and learn what the rules are. And if you want to participate, just add my Discord, the link in the description below. Add it, it's free, don't worry. Press the link, you will be added automatically to the group, so you can chat with everyone over there, and of course submit your file. If you like my videos, and of course if you want to support the channel, the link in the description below for my Patreon page. You can sign up to my Patreon page, and by doing that you will be supporting the channel, and you will be getting 4K wallpapers, special cars, special builds like this one. If you want to get this lawnmower build, it's available on my Patreon page for download. But of course you need to sign up first, and by doing that you will be supporting the channel, and you will get my biggest thank you on the next video if you do that now. So thank you so much for watching, and keep my cousin in your prayers, and of course in your best wishes for her quick recovery. And thank you so much guys for watching. Thank you so much for all your amazing support, and for all the amazing comments, and for all your amazing wishes, and goodbye for now, my friends.